Hi everyone, I just wanted to take you through the new feature, which is the song catalog and what you can do with it. Um, I've been trying to do this, I've been meaning to do this kind of change to the way that you promote your music on AtomCollectorRecords.com for a while, because what at the moment you can add all your tracks from SoundCloud, Spotify, Tune, Musicoin, etc. But they don't link to like a catalog of songs, so you just add them and they go into rotation. What I wanted to do is, if you have under menu now, you'll see the new track catalog, and this allows everything to be driven from your track rather than from all your individual links from the different sources. So if we go to the track catalog, what you will see is um, a list of all your tracks. You won't have any to start with. What you can do in here is you can basically create your catalog, and you'll be able to do albums and EPs and that eventually, but at the moment you can add in all your tracks. So you can put in the track name, select the genre, put an image. If you haven't got a place online where your image is, we don't allow upload of images because I'm trying to make, we need to try and keep this need to try and keep the cost down on Atom Collector Records so we can have it around for you to use without you, having to pay for it. And the way to keep it free is to not have lots of stuff stored, so we don't allow music to be uploaded or images or anything. But there's a little trick. You can either upload your image to Twitter by tweeting it out, or you can use Steemit or Whaleshares and include the image. As soon as you include the image in Whaleshares or Steemit, even before you post it, you will find that it converts it to a URL where it's been stored on the platform. You can copy that URL and put it in here, so you can basically utilize their storage for your images. So that's quite a handy little tip to get your images in here. You can put in your track description, and when you have got your tracks in, you can also go in and you can add the lyrics in as well into this box. And all of this information can be used, it's going to be able to be used for lots of different things. One of the things that I've really wanted to do for a long time is to promote your track by automatically generating the content for different platforms. The idea is that you can use AtomCollectorRecords.com as your hub. So if you want to come in and get plays, then you can use obviously the standard way of putting your tracks in rotation by earning credits. But if you want to promote your music around different social platforms, then rather than you having to go around each one and think what you need to type in, it will take all the information that you've put in about your track. So if I wanted to promote this track, for example, on Steemit, then I can click here. It will take me to promote a track, and at the moment, Steemit and Whaleshares. Now, Steemit uses D-Sound. If you haven't used it before, it allows you to upload your music onto something called D-Sound. Whaleshares doesn't have that facility. So on the Steemit side, you just follow the instructions, and everything just gets copied to the clipboard. So from within here, you don't even need to leave the page. You can just select the sound file like you would normally on D-Sound, and you can just copy the title to the clipboard, and then you just go in and paste it in straight into the title here. Similarly, the description is the key, because what you'll see is I'm going to demonstrate here exactly all of the content. So it pulls in the description of the track, and then if you've linked, which I'm going to show you in a second, if you have linked all the places that you've uploaded from to this track in your catalog, it will automatically insert links. And this is really important because people are generally lazy, and if you go to a track, and I'm no different, if you go to a track that someone's posted on, say, Steemit or Whaleshares or any other platform, to be honest, if there's no way to directly play that track with one click, then people just give up. They don't want to go searching, so there's no point just linking to your profile and expecting people to go and find it. So this will automatically insert the links every time you promote from here. As long as you've linked it in, it's going to insert tune. If I've linked Musicoin, it will insert the Musicoin link, and it will also insert the embedded player from SoundCloud if you've linked that as well, so people can play directly in the post. And it will also pull in all of the social links that you set up in your profile, and it will pull in your general description from your profile, and you can just copy the whole thing. You just paste it to the clipboard, copy to the clipboard rather, paste it in, the whole content just goes in there. And then you can do exactly the same for Whaleshares, and because there's no D sound, it formats it slightly differently. On this one, it's automatically pulled the image straight in for me because I set it up. So again, I can copy to the clipboard. If I go over to Whaleshares, you'll see exactly what this content looks like. Okay, so if I say create, this just generated automatically. And there you have it. You have the image, the description, the link to tune, all of the social links, description of myself, and that was done in seconds. Similarly, you can copy the tags across, and then you just post it. It literally takes less than a minute to now promote your track. So you could just go into your catalogue once a day, for example, just pick a track and promote it. And it's really as easy as that, and I'll be adding more and more things in. So here's an example of one where, right, on the track catalogue at the moment, it shows you how many credits you've got, and you'll be able to update the credits from here as well. So if there's a particular track that you really want to promote that day, then you can add credits to it and create promotion. So you could create like a mini campaign around one track where you put it into rotation on all the platforms. This eventually will have all of them across here. And then you can post it out to all your social medias. It will have Twitter links, Facebook, etc. eventually. Also, all this information is going to go out on the player. So as something's playing here, at the moment, the description only comes up in the embedded player on here, for example. But the title of the song will come up, and there'll be a link where the lyrics will be shown. So you can see if there are lyrics to the song and the description of the song. And similarly, when you tweet out, at the moment, it just says listening to a tune playlist, for example, here. But if it's a track, it just says listening to a tune track by. Now it will be able to put in there the title of the track automatically, so you don't have to put that in yourself. And that's about it at the moment. I'm going to be adding lots more features in to make it nice and easy for you. But as I say, if you link everything up in here, spend a bit of time setting up your catalogue like I have here, you can see from the number of credits whether you've linked a track in or not. So on this one, for example, I have linked this track Brainwashed into all three of these platforms, SoundCloud, Musicoin and Tune. So if I say I want to create a promotion on that, and go straight in here, go down to Whaleshares, copy to clipboard, and then go across to Whaleshares again, what you will see is, I seem to have closed Whaleshares. That was clever. Oh no, I haven't. There it is. If I just replace what I had in there before, okay, now you will see it's included Tune, Musicoin, and the SoundCloud embedded player automatically because I linked them through. So you've just got to set all of that up once, and then you can work your way through your catalogue. Now, as you probably know, on D-Sound, you're allowed to upload the same tracks again as long as you've left about 7 days in between. So all of this information, you can just cycle through every day of the year if you want. That's 365 opportunities to get a D-Sound upvote, and it takes you minutes now. So hopefully you find that useful. Let me know if you can, preferably in our Discord, because that's the busiest place where we will help each other out and discuss things. If you've got any ideas what else you'd like to see this feature do. But in the meantime, enjoy using it. Hopefully it will help you promote your music. And if you're not on Whaleshares yet, have a look at my latest post on Steemit at the @Music Voter, where I do a daily update, and you'll see that you can now join Whaleshares for free. It's a bit like Steemit, you go onto like a waiting list up to a week. So that's it for now, and if you're around on a Sunday at 8 o'clock UTC in the evening, Radio Evolved is the new radio show that I create and put out, and I look forward to maybe seeing you there as well.